most interesting part of Super Bowl 48 came right at the start, with the announcement that the game-time temperature was 49 degrees. This was the first cold-weather Super Bowl, after all, and yet all the intrigue and apprehension that snow and ice and who knows what else would make the game either memorable or horrible never came to pass. Instead, what more than 82,000 not particularly frozen fans at MetLife Stadium and more than 100 million viewers around the United States got to witness was the kind of blowout that used to happen all the time in the Super Bowl, although not so much lately. Denver's Peyton Manning, in search of a second Super Bowl title to enhance his legacy as one of the great quarterbacks in NFL history, instead stepped on a banana peel on the very first play from scrimmage, moving forward to call one of his famous audibles just as his center hiked the ball right over his shoulder. The ball ended up in the end zone for a safety and a quirky 2-0 Seattle lead. And then it got worse. 2 Seattle field goals and then a touchdown. And then a 69-yard interception return of a Manning pass that made it 22-0 at the half. The third quarter began with an 89-yard kickoff return by Percy Harvin that piled on 7 more points. Manning finally threw a touchdown pass at the end of the third quarter, but by then the only thing keeping some of America watching were the commercials. Final score, Seattle 43, Denver 8. Seattle, a city without a lot of championship hardware, now has its first Super Bowl title. Manning and Denver ended up with a game to forget. And the NFL probably wishes that some of the snow forecast for Monday had fallen on Sunday night, which would have made the game more interesting than it turned out to be. This is Jay Schreiber for the New York Times.